So Tiger Woods is tied for 10th. He was 1 under. You ever met anybody and you meet somebody in their 50s or 60s and you can't believe how good they look? And it's just good, clean living. You know, they don't smoke. They work out. They eat right. Some of it's just obviously genetics. Tiger Woods is 46. Tiger's an old 46. He had a life-threatening, massive car wreck, spinal fusion, ACL tear, 25 years of global travel, also major family drama. That'll put some years on you. Spotlight, intensity for 30 years. Tom Brady gets tackled for a living, and at 44, he looks 37. Tiger is every bit of 46 years old. He has lived a really intense life. I think it's absolutely remarkable that he is tied for 10th and 1 under. I do not believe he can put 4 straight days together of intense golf against the world's best golfers. Listen, I'm not talking just looks. I mean, Tom Cruise is 59 years old. He does his own stunts. Some people just age well. Tiger Woods is, I'm sure, taking good care of his body. But golf may be an old man's retirement hobby, but it is not an old man's game. The average age of a major winner, just guess, it's 32. Jack Nicklaus, who didn't have any of the trauma like Tiger did, 46 years old, was his last major win. And that's Tiger today. The back, the wrists, repetitive swinging over and over. Golf ages you really, really quickly. And Tiger now is a little bit of a victim of his greatness. Because all these golfers now are long off the tee and they're athletic. Think about this. In Tiger's prime, let's say 2000, there was one golfer on the tour that averaged 300 yards off the tee or more. One, John Daly. There are 90 today. 90. Nutrition, trainers, weights, the way they travel. They don't travel as much. They pick their spots. This has never been deeper. Golf has never had more athletic, strong, long off the tee, great with the iron performers ever. So Tiger is 1 under. He's going to golf in about 90 minutes. I think it's remarkable he's even this competitive. I really do. It's remarkable. I'm crossing my fingers for the weekend. I told you yesterday I have Dustin Johnson to win it. You know, it's easy to like Tiger now. He's very embraceable because he's much more vulnerable now. I remember when I used to work in Portland, Oregon, I was a sportscaster for the NBC affiliate there, and I would put Tiger on every chance I get. And I would go, and I'm a lousy golfer, but I was at a public course one time, and people were like, oh, all you do is show Tiger. There was some resentment on the tour because, you know, Tiger burst onto the scene. The network shows every shot. I find him much more relatable now. He's like a lot of guys on the course. His back hurts, his knees sore. And he's got a shot this weekend. Today is going to be crucial. Can't wait to watch, rooting for him. But he has lived a really, really dramatic, traumatic, intense 46 years. Let's shift to this. So I've said this before. The media, as I've aged, has gotten younger, not relative just to me. But, you know, when you hire young people in the media, they're less expensive. And the media has never been more corporate owned. And so when the trend I see with young media people, it's just pay everybody. It's like, no, that's not how it works. You can't pay everybody. Outside of baseball, these are salary cap leagues. And so whenever I, see somebody get paid, everybody in the media celebrates. And I'm always like, you guys ever run a business? You can't just pay everybody what you want to pay them. Right now we have like a housing bubble and a wide receiver bubble. But it's interesting. This looks like an easy one. And let me just take you inside what the San Francisco 49ers are thinking with Deebo Samuel. Now, Deebo Samuel is a very unique player. He's a running back. He's a wide receiver. They use him in a variety of positions. He's fantastic, big, bruising, and physical. And you should just pay him what he wants, right? Well, yesterday he took all his social media stuff with the Niners down, which is juvenile, but it's a trend. He wants to get paid top of the market. I want you to think about this. If you ran the Niners He gets hurt a lot. He plays one way. He's not going to age well. He's never played a full season. 2 years ago, he played 7 games. First thing to think about. Second, George Kittle is your other most dynamic offensive player. He's expensive and he gets hurt a lot. You're trying to beat the Rams in that division. Aaron Donald never gets hurt. Jalen Ramsey's not hurt. Stafford's never hurt. Go look at the Rams' best players. Bobby Wagner. You want to have your 2 best offensive players? Kittle and Deebo Samuel, often unavailable. They play one way. They're both wildly physical, Hall of Fame talents. Kyle Shanahan's offense leans into these type of players. That's why they draft him. He likes big, physical players. And Niners have pushed the Packers around multiple times in the last several years. Green Bay can't beat him. But when I hear just pay Deebo, just pay him, there's a lot that goes into this. He's essentially becoming a quasi-running back. Go ask the Dallas Cowboys what it's like to pay big money to a running back early. How's that work with Zeke? That's why they can't keep Amari. Go ask the Rams, Todd Gurley. How'd that work out? Go ask the Carolina Panthers on Christian McCaffrey. How are those things working out? Not great. The player's winning, the team isn't. Deebo Samuel's contract is very interesting. Because if you sign him for big money, think about your 4 crucial players for the Niners. Trent Williams, expensive, had some injuries. Kittle, Garoppolo, and Deebo Samuel. On any given Sunday, none are available. Rams, in the same division, Aaron Donald, always available. Stafford, always available. Cooper Kupp, always available. Jalen Ramsey, always available. Bobby Wagner, always available. So that's not as easy as you think. The media always said, just pay the guys. Yes, I like him a lot. But as he's been moved to a running back for a lot of his importance, that's the last offensive position. You can hit a guy as hard as you want. You can hit him wherever you want. And the way Deebo Samuel plays, I mean, he is old school. He and George Kittle look like 1977 football players. They are heat-seeking contact missiles. So the Niners right now, he has scrubbed his social media of all the Niners stuff. What would I want to do? I'd franchise tag him. Players don't like franchise tag. It's amazing. They agree to it, but players hate the franchise tag. I would not pay him early, and I would pay him, and I would deal with some repercussions. But this is what goes into it. The rival Rams' best players are never hurt. Ours increasingly are older, expensive, and getting hurt. That's what these GMs have to think about in a salary cap league. It's just not as easy as these 2 words. Pay him! Not that easy. Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from The Herd or go watch a few segments from other shows on FS1.